Sometimes when you're drawing unusual shapes or parts in Inventor, you'll need to rely on using lots of different shapes and sketches to come together to create something like this one we have here. Let's take a look at the sketch that I used to draw this. So as you can see, I used 3 different rectangles and a circle to help make up this particular part. The downside to drawing sketches like this is when you go to extrude, you have to go over and select all the parts that you want to be included in the extrude. It's not the most efficient way to manage your sketch. So there's a couple of tools that can help you when you're drawing complex things like this. We go back into the sketch, and that is the trim and the extend tool. So if I use the trim tool, basically trim works like a pair of scissors and it cuts parts of my sketch away. So in this case here I drew a full circle and I don't need this line, so I can click on that and it will remove it. I can also click on this part, all these parts in here. You'll notice that this part here didn't remove the first time, so sometimes you need to click them twice. Okay, so now I've removed all the parts inside my sketch that I no longer need. If I go along and hit Finish Sketch and hit Extrude, it now treats it like one complete sketch instead of several different parts. Another handy tool is the Extend tool. Sometimes when you're sketching, you might find that you're in a case where you have a gap in your sketch and you might be tempted to go along and use a line tool to draw a line to close that gap. If I come along and choose the Extend tool and mouse over this line here, you can see it's giving me a little preview that this line's going to extend until it meets that arc. So I can go along, click on that, and it's going to extend it full. I can also use it on existing lines, so for example, say I didn't want to close off this bottom one, come along and click on that. I can also re-add parts of the circle to add back the parts I need.